What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing the Tournament Challenge Second Chance. The Second Chance Bracket Challenge. This is obviously from the Sweet 16 on to the National Championship. There are no perfect brackets left, and this is just a second chance to redeem yourself, I guess. Which is still harder than it looks. It's obviously significantly easier to pick these than the other ones, but I highly doubt many people will get this right either. Anyways, Sweet 16, Gonzaga versus Creighton is the first matchup there. I want to take Creighton, but Creighton is barely even deserving of being here in the first place, so I'm going to go with Gonzaga to win that game there. USC, Oregon, two teams who just absolutely dominated their matchups in the round of 32. USC beating Kansas by almost 40. And Oregon beating Iowa, almost scoring 100 points. So, who do I think will win this one? It's tough. USC just has so much length. I think I'm going to take USC there to advance and play Gonzaga in the Elite Eight. Let's go down here to the East, I guess. Michigan, Florida State. Interesting matchup. Florida State, I don't believe in them. I don't think they're a Elite Eight team or a Final Four team, to be honest with you. Michigan is finding ways to win without some of their best players, so they haven't shown signs of losing this game yet. So I'm going to go with Michigan, just barely. UCLA, Alabama. I think I'm going to go with Alabama here. UCLA has had one of the easiest paths to the Sweet 16 we've ever seen, so I'm going to go with Alabama there. Up to the South, Baylor, Villanova. Man, Jay Wright is just a good coach, man. They're without their starting point guard, which is like the most important position when it comes to college basketball in general, and especially the NCAA tournament. But I do think Baylor will be able to win that matchup there. Arkansas versus Oral Roberts. I can hear the jokes fly in now. Oral Roberts, they've been playing good. Arkansas, obviously on paper, is probably the better team. But I believe in this Oral Roberts team, man. I really do. I'm going to go with it. I am going to go with it. Oral Roberts to the Elite Eight. There it is. Loyola Chicago and Oregon State here. These are like two of my favorite teams in the entire tournament left right here. It's unfortunate they've been playing in the Sweet 16 and not in a higher game. But I like both these teams a lot. I'm going to go with Loyola Chicago to move on there to the Elite Eight. Although Oregon, what a run that has been for them. Syracuse versus Houston here. Syracuse's zone could cause for trouble for anyone, man. I don't know how Houston's gonna play it, but Boeheim got a strategy when he gets in the tournament, man, and he doesn't really mess it up that much. So I'm gonna go with Syracuse surpassing Houston there. Up to the Elite Eight, Gonzaga versus USC. I'm going to go Gonzaga, although that could spell for a lot of trouble for for Gonzaga in this game. USC's length and their big men inside. I think the Mobley brothers by themselves can take away the interior game, being Drew Timme and I don't really know who else. But anyways, Michigan, Alabama. Interesting. If Alabama shoots the three ball well, they will win this game. If they don't, Michigan will win. But what do I think will happen? I'm going to go with Alabama pulling off the upset there and advancing to the Final Four. Baylor, Oral Roberts. I think Oral Roberts' run finally comes to an end, and Baylor surpasses them to move on to the Final Four there. And in the Midwest, Loyola Chicago versus Syracuse. I'm going to go with Loyola Chicago pulling off not exactly upset against this team, but pulling off the win there and advancing to the Final Four for the second time in the past 3 years, which is absolutely insane to think about. In the Final Four, Gonzaga and Alabama. I'm going to have Gonzaga move on here. I'm going to bet on the fact that Alabama doesn't have the greatest shooting night and Gonzaga is able to take over the game late. And Baylor, they're so much talented pretty much everywhere. Loyola Chicago, they got a heart bigger than any team I think I've ever seen. But I think Baylor will win that one fairly there. So in the national championship, we got Gonzaga, we got Baylor. And I'm going to go with Baylor, actually, to win the national championship. Baylor's just look too good. Gonzaga I can't exactly point out flaws in their game, but I think the good coach that Scott Drew is will be able to, because I think there's an exploit somewhere in there. I know I feel pretty confident about the fact that Gonzaga is going to lose at some point, and it could definitely be here, if not anywhere else. 74-72 is your final score, with Baylor coming out on top there. So guys, that's it for today's video. Please like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.